piece we want to work on is the lid. As you bring in the entire thing, we set the original CPL up for the base. The first thing we want to do is flip the part over so that we can work on the lid side. We're still going to use the auto stock, leaving it as auto stock and leaving all the box offsets 0. Once that's done, what we want to do is relocate our CPL over to this side of the part. Select Create CPL, give it a new name, select Origin so we can reassign the origin, and in the plane, select the through 3 points. In order, your first point on the plane should be your origin, or your new origin. The second point needs to be something on the positive X. I like to usually try to find midpoints. The next thing has to be something positive on the Y. Again, select a midpoint. And then select the new origin for the CPL. The CPL should now be relocated to this side of the part, RGB XYZ, with all points pointing in the positive. We'll now come to the Feature Finder. In the Feature Finder, we want to go to the Mill tab and make sure that we have 2D pockets and 2D boss is selected. Select OK. We should now have a boss that makes up the body. We should have a pocket, and we should have another boss that again makes up the part that our vise holds onto. We're now done in design mode and ready to go to manufacture mode. On the way to manufacture mode, make sure that your post is again correct. Make sure that your initial CPL is also correct, and select OK. In here, the first thing that we're going to do again is the pocket, and then the 2D boss. We're going to use the same 3/8" tool that we did to make the base. On the Features tab, select the 2D pocket, right-click, select Roughing, No Boundaries, Finish for None. We're again going to climb at a 50% step over with no offsets. Our tooling, we're going to find from the tool store an end mill, a tool 5, or 3/8 end mill. We'll again verify that our depths are correct at a clearance of 0.25, an associative level of 0, a depth of 0, and a cut increment of 0.1875 max. We'll go ahead and simulate the operation to make sure the pocket's being created correctly. Once that's done, we'll come to our 2D boss that makes up the body. Right-click from the Features tab, the Profiling operation. No Boundaries, Finish for None. We're going to leave the offsets at 0, because this time we should be able to easily go around the part and get all the way to the corners. Tooling is going to be our Use Current Tool, and our Depth tab should still remain the same. Select OK. Simulate the operation. Select Play. Once the operation has been verified and we have no errors, we're going to do a comparison. In the comparison, we see that we don't have any red and nothing major that's in blue. We're now ready to generate our code. We're going to come up to our Generate Code icon. This time we are not going to use the same part name as we would accidentally overwrite our other code. We'll select Browse and give ourselves a new name. Select OK, Program ID, Programmer's name, and we should now have our code.